Hello everybody, my name is Jerry Dobler. I would like to explain the new Zeiss product, the new Zeiss spotting scope, the so-called Harpia. It's in the Victory line, so that means it's in the very top grade line of Zeiss products. And it comes in two versions, with a 95mm objective lens diameter and an 85mm objective lens diameter. It's completely rubber armored. There is a sun and rain shield that you can move out like this or push in if needed. And it's quite different from the spotting scopes, from the conventional spotting scopes we know so far. Now, what is the big difference in this telescope? It's actually an objective lens zoom telescope. So the zoom is not built into the eyepiece, the zoom is built into the body of the telescope. And that means that we can supply a pretty small eyepiece that is very convenient to use. And there are quite some advantages that we have out of that special design. One point is that this telescope is especially designed for high magnification. As you probably know from the past, in many telescopes you find that as soon as you push up the magnification, you will face a drop-off in image quality. So in many scopes, when you start going beyond 40 times magnification, the image gets blurry, the image gets dark. And this has been completely eliminated in that telescope. It's especially designed for high magnification. And the 95 model delivers magnification of up to 70 times power. So that is quite challenging. And you need excellent optical quality to manage such a high magnification. But that is done here in this model. The 85 model will come with a maximum of 65 times magnification. So let me explain the ergonomics in that product. So we have a focusing wheel here. It's a color type, and behind we have the magnification adjuster. So very close to each other, very ergonomic to use with one hand. So you can either turn the magnification adjuster here or the focusing adjuster. You will feel the difference in resistance, because we have a relatively high resistance here in the magnification adjuster and low resistance here in the focuser. And the focuser comes as a dual speed focus system. That means when you start pulling the focus wheel, you will first feel a low transmission gear, and this is absolutely important when you want to focus on high magnification, because it's very tricky to find the focus point. But this dual speed focus system will enable you to easily find that focus point. But as soon as you push further, it goes automatically into high transmission gear and brings you very fast to a bird that is very far away, that is quite in a distance. So you're really quick in focusing as well, but also, same time, able to really find the right focus point. Now, what was the idea behind the eyepiece of the Harpia? The eyepiece can be easily removed from the body by a bayonet mount. It goes really fast and it can be mounted like this. So it's actually very easy. And what you probably remember from the past, many of those eyepieces in telescopes that deliver a wide field of view are bulky. They have a large diameter, and this is a little bit difficult to use actually, especially then when you watch birds for a long time, because large eyepieces don't really fit the human anatomy. So that means that as soon as you go to the scope, you put your head down, and a large eyepiece will always collide here with your eye cavity, and for long-term observation this is quite inconvenient, and this is why we produce this very narrow eyepiece. So it really fits extremely well, it's ergonomic, and it's made for long-term observation. Now, the greatest advantage of this new Harpia telescope is the wide field of view, 72 degrees field of view over the complete magnification range from 70 down to 23 magnification. Well, the tremendous field of view of this instrument helps you a lot in target acquisition. So what you will do is, when you want to capture a bird, you go down with the magnification level to 30 or 23 times magnification. With that enormous wide field of view, easily can capture the bird. And what you can actually also do is, you just leave the telescope as it is, you don't move anymore, and let the bird fly through the complete field of view that is pretty large, and you will actually grab more detail. So you will eliminate 1 degree of freedom out of the whole system, and you will see more detail. So whenever you're sea watching and there is for example, a Jaeger or a tern flying through, and you want to separate a Pomeranian Jaeger from a parasitic Jaeger, you will definitely see more detail if you let the bird fly through that wide window that you have available in this instrument. Now, the wide field of view in this instrument also helps you to watch, for example, insects or birds that are very close to you. So it's got a very close focus, and it's very easy to get onto your target with that telescope. It's easy to handle the focus wheel. So in close vicinity, you're really set up with everything you need here. So we will also supply you with different accessories for the new Harpia telescope, like photo adapters, so you can mount a camera easily onto the ocular piece and make a shot. And this will actually perfectly work on high magnification, for example up to 70 times magnification. You will get a quite good picture, and it's very easy to handle. You see, you just put it on like this, and you're ready to shoot.